Buongiorno. Welcome back to the project of Dees Nutz. Okay, so last time we did something that was pretty cool. But on that last one I said I wanted to give a review of these puzzles. My sister bought me, I saw these puzzles on Facebook. They looked cool. I told her about it. She found this company called Pressel, Pressl, and I think the company logo name is Unidragon. I'm going to first say, if you want to get ripped off, then by all means order from these people. I did say Facebook, didn't I? Yes. So the story of it is they're cool puzzles, but they shipped me these, and they're all marked apparently mediums. So I let my sister know, hey, I think these are smalls. I checked the website. Sure enough, I measured them up, and they are the small ones that they sell. She contacted the company. 17 emails later, we took measurements and showed it to them, proving it says medium, but we got the smalls. They gave her a 20% discount. Herein lies the problem. The smalls were, I think, $30 a piece, but they were supposed to be on sale for less. The mediums were $49 a piece. So she paid $50 plus shipping and tax and all that happy stuff. And we got smalls. We proved they were smalls. The company said, fine, we'll give you back 20%. 20% only comes out to $30. So she paid $120 for 3 small puzzles, which should have only been $90. There's something stinky in Denmark there. So, I mean, they came out really cool, and this is what we'll show you in today's video. I'm happy with the results. I wish they were mediums because I wanted to hang them out on my patio, but to me they're too small. So I know there's a bunch of companies that sell those on Facebook, the wooden puzzles. So just make sure you do your due diligence. You're a delinquent degenerate. Just make sure you do your due diligence. I couldn't say it again. And make sure that you check the reviews out on the people. Again, it was Pressel and Unidragon, which was the problem company. So, you know, hopefully maybe they'll get wind of this video and they'll help recoup my sister's investment there. But like I say, to have 3 small puzzles and pay $120 when I could have had 3 puzzles for $90, you know, it's a little ridiculous. So I won't be ordering from them again. But anyways, we are going to do these 3 puzzles, and again I come in where I've already cut the boards and I'm showing you how to make the nice barnwood look on the back. A little upset because I was going to put this behind it, which would have looked really cool, instead of the white, but we'll save that for another project. So I'll have to go puzzle hunting at the resale stores and see what they got for chameleons and stuff. Alright kids, oh, and don't forget, like it, share it, ring the bell or you don't get another invite to this place. Have a great day. Let's watch the video. So I painted the plywood. Now I'm taking a rag. I'm going to go against the grain. Rub it into the cracks. take a lightly damp rag. And just keep wiping until you like what you see. And if you go too much, then you just put some more back on. There you go. That's the mustard. Okay, so now it looks like a piece of barnwood. Beauteous. All right, ladies and germs. We're going to glue these puzzles onto their respective boards. Apply the glue. I put too much. These puzzles aren't like normal jigsaw puzzles either. They're very haphazardly cut, so to speak. It's not a true interlocking puzzle like you're used to with a jigsaw puzzle. They don't stay together very good. So before the glue sets up, I'm going to need to kind of hustle and try to push this thing back together. You'll see. You'll see. Oh, not good, dude. It's okay if the glue comes through, I guess, because I'm going to glue on top of it anyways, but I really didn't want the glue to get in between the pieces. So that looks good. I like it. So we're going to do those to the other two. And there you have it. The gecko. For those of you that haven't seen my videos, I'm using Bandit veneer edging. It's got glue on the back, and it's just different types of wood. This is white birch. I use this one a lot on the edges because it's easier to paint. It's not so porous like the red oak. And all you're gonna do is get yourself a $3 iron from the rehab store. Cover it with aluminum foil, because you don't want to wreck the little lady's iron. You're going to put it on there, overlap it a little bit on both sides. I'm going to be cutting off the back. I want to try to get it as close to this front edge as I can. Sometimes that's not possible. When you take your iron, you don't have to do it very long. Rub it back and forth a little bit, and presto, it's glued on there. And what I do is I'll let this cool down so that I can make sure that I get a nice even edge on the front face. Now I do two sides at once. Always make sure that you got a little bit hanging over on each edge. And then you're going to take this handy dandy bandit tool and you're going to put it on there. And it should slide right out. Yeah. Take a little bit at a time. And the rest you would just sand down. There is a little bit of a lip there. That's probably because I've used this so much. And then on your edges, I like using just a straight razor blade. And just cutting it down. A nice sharp razor blade. And you're going to want to make sure that that edge is very even because your top piece is going to overlap that. And I'll just run some sandpaper over this just to get the glue off the top here because the glue will ooze out a little bit. But you just take a little sandpaper, round that off, and you're good to go. And it looks like a nice piece of solid wood then. Well, the edges are very nice, very beautiful, nicely sanded. Now we have to Elmer's glue the puzzle to seal all the cracks. I decided to go with the glaze coat again. The reason I'm using the glaze coat is I believe if you put a thin layer, it's not going to yellow. I'm hoping. So far, none of my thin coats have yellowed, and they're in the same heat as the thick coat. And I think the thickness is what's causing it to yellow with the heat and the sun. So, things you're going to need. A little foamy brush to brush it on the sides once we pour. Level. You got to have a level. Level this way, level that way. All three of these have been leveled. You need 3 mixing containers. Because no you don't. You only need 2. No, you need 3. Because you're going to put, no you don't. You only need 2. Quit talking to yourself. Who am I talking to? So we're going to go with 300. I calculated I need about 250 milliliters to do all 3. So I'm going to go with 300. So I'm going to do 150 of A. And then I'm going to add 150 of B. We're going to mix it for 6 minutes, dump it into a second container, and then mix the new one for 6.5 minutes or until the temperature reaches 90 degrees. So I just got a generic, $2 meat thermometer. When it reaches 90 degrees, you have about 15-20 minutes to work with it before it starts to harden. I really like the heat gun, but I found on the other thing, one of the other things that I did, because it's sucking air in, any dust or anything that's in the air is going through there. So I'm going to go back to my handy dandy torch. Rubber gloves, paper towel, and the beverage of your choice. I prefer Corona. Remember, you got like 15-20 minutes to do what you need to do. Oops, way too much over there. I'm going to keep this laying on its side so it all kind of goes down there. And I'm going to take my big brush here and do my sides to make sure that I get all these edges. Oh, there's a big puddle. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, dang it. I'm gonna end up gluing the boxes down because the boxes are just barely big enough to fit over. There's a lot of air bubbles in these little corners and stuff. I'm trying to get out with this because I don't want to torch it up too much if I don't have to. Look at it on an angle, especially after you pop your bubbles, because that's, you're going to be able to see stuff, hairs or anything that has fallen into it. Oh, looking pretty good. Torch. This one I got to be careful with because this is MAP gas and it burns a lot hotter, so you got to move a lot quicker. Looking good. Okay, now you're going to babysit these things for 10-15 minutes, and by that I mean you're going to have to go over and pop the bubbles all over again. It's hard to tell on the video. It's got a nice thickness to it. It came out really good. No bobbles. Everything seems to be nice. I only have a few drips on the back, so I'll sand those off, put some hangers on the back, and they're out on the patio. Hey everybody, it's time for the note board! Those turned out pretty good. I was happy with them. Like I say, I wanted to put them on my patio, but I don't think that's going to work. But what are you going to do? Or as my mom used to say, how far can you go? The next video we're going to do is a paint pour, or not a paint pour. We're gonna resin a couple of my old paint pours. The one is a universal. It looks like the universe. There's John Wayne again. It's a universe photo, so to speak. At least that's what it came out like. So we're going to resin that because I think that one's going to look really cool. In Florida, in the wintertime, it does get cold in the evenings and in the mornings. So you might know that I'm a smoker. So I made a board to fit in my windows with my fan on the side so the smoke goes out of the patio when it's all closed up. Well, we got a new fan and this board no longer fits, so I decided to cut it down and make a hanging picture out of it. I don't think I got anything else. I can't think of anything right now. I don't think the heavy stuff's going to come down for quite some time, Your Reverency. Until next time, everybody, au revoir, arrivederci, au revoir, solo qui, Han Solo, qui, bon qui. We'll see you next time. May God bless you. May they bless your family, surround you with angels, protect you, keep you safe. God bless everybody. Have a great week.